The weather today is absolutely wonderful, don't you think, Liam? The sunlight is just perfect.
Yes, Emma. It is a very nice day to come outside for a walk like this.
Then why do you keep staring at your phone screen? Look around you. Look at those trees over there.
I am trying to use my time efficiently. I am preparing my ears for some heavy lessons today.
You are being way too serious, Liam. We are going to the park to relax, you know?
I know, but I feel like if I don't practice all the time, I will never catch up with others.
Trust me, Liam, sometimes taking a break and learning the right way will actually make you go faster.
I hope you are right. My ears are already feeling quite exhausted.
Okay, we arrived at my favorite bench. Sit down, Liam. Now, tell me, what exactly are you listening to?
It is a global economics podcast, Emma. I've been listening for almost an hour. But oh my goodness. I only understand the words hello and money. The rest of it just sounds like noise.
Oh, Liam, that is a high-level global topic. It is full of complex vocabulary, and they are speaking so fast. How could you expect yourself to understand all that?
Well, I just want to be a pro, like everyone else. I saw people on the internet saying I should immerse myself in English. They said I should listen to the hardest things, and my ears would magically get used to it. But right now, it feels like my brain is about to explode.
Listen to me, Liam. Immersion without understanding is like jumping into the middle of the ocean when you don't even know how to swim yet. You aren't immersing yourself. You are drowning. The secret to fluency isn't about speed. It is all about comprehension. Let me explain why. Have you ever heard of Dr. Stephen Krashen? He is a world-famous linguist. He found that we learn best through something called I+1, which means your current level plus just a tiny bit of new information.
But what if I really want to listen to the news right now? But I only understand about 50% of it. Do I really have to wait for years until I am good enough to listen to what I like?
You don't have to wait that long at all. If you only understand 50%, try finding a short summary clip first, or read a quick summary of the story. Once you know the main idea, your understanding will jump from 50% to 80% immediately.
Oh, wow. That's actually a great idea. When I know at least something about the topic, I feel like it is actually possible to improve. It's not like searching for a needle in the ocean like I was doing earlier.
Exactly. Those small wins are the fuel that keeps you moving on this long journey. Your motivation will disappear the moment you start feeling like a failure every single day. Success breeds more success, Liam. Let's talk about your brain for a moment. Do you know why you can't remember anything when you force yourself to listen to things that are way too hard? It is because of something called cognitive load theory.
That sounds quite complicated. Does it mean my brain has a limited capacity for learning?
Exactly. Imagine this, a small bottle cap in my hand. If I pour water into it too fast, it overflows immediately. The new information just splashes away and is lost forever.
So that is why my brain just shuts down after a few minutes of fast talking.
Yes, but if we speak slowly and clearly, the water stays inside the cap. Then it has time to move into your long-term memory tank.
Ah, so speaking slowly isn't just for lazy people. It is to give the brain enough time to actually save the file properly. I used to think slow speech was boring, but now I understand it's about protecting my brain's energy.
Precisely. If you don't remember it, you didn't really learn it. Quality is always more important than quantity, Liam. Chris Lonsdale mentioned in his famous TED Talk that comprehension is the key. You must understand the meaning of the message before you can actually store the words in your head.
But sometimes I worry so much about grammar and how to put sentences together correctly, Emma.
Think about how babies learn. They don't start with complex grammar rules. They start by understanding objects and the world around them. If I say the word apple very slowly while you look at this, you see it, you understand it, and you will remember it forever.
That makes sense. If you said it too fast, I might only remember the sound. But I wouldn't connect the sound to this beautiful red fruit.
Exactly. Understanding creates hooks in your brain. Once you have those hooks, you can hang new vocabulary on them so much more easily. You are really starting to get it now. Finally, Liam, remember this saying: slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. This is a secret used by Navy SEALs and professional musicians.
Navy SEALs? Do they study English too?
No, not exactly. But it is all about muscle memory. Speaking is a physical skill, just like playing the piano or a sport. You have to train your mouth muscles to move to the right places.
Oh, so if I rush and try to speak fast when I am not ready, I am actually practicing mistakes?
Exactly. Once your muscles get used to making those mistakes, they become very, very hard to fix later. But if you practice slowly and clearly, your muscles remember the perfect way to move.
And then, when I eventually speed up, that perfection will stay with me automatically?
You've got it. Speed is just a natural result of correct practice. It is not something you should ever rush on your very first day. Let's do a real 80% success test. I am going to tell you 6 very short stories, and I want you to guess the words that I emphasize.
6 stories? Bring them on. I am ready to challenge myself now.
This morning, I went to a coffee shop, but I forgot my wallet. I felt embarrassed.
Forgot your wallet at the shop. That must mean you felt ashamed or embarrassed, right?
Great job. It rained very heavily, so my plan to go to the beach was canceled.
Heavy rain, so the plan was definitely canceled.
That movie was so sad that I actually cried.
It was so sad that you cried.
This dish is very spicy. I need to drink some water immediately.
It's so spicy that you need water right now or immediately.
He has been working so hard that he is now exhausted.
Working that hard, he must be extremely tired or exhausted.
And this view from the top of this mountain is absolutely breathtaking.
A mountain view. It must mean beautiful or stunningly beautiful.
How do you feel now? Is the feeling of understanding different from when you were struggling with that economics podcast?
It is completely different. Now I feel so energized. I actually want to keep learning. I don't feel like a failure anymore.
That is the most important thing of all. Your motivation disappears the moment you start feeling like you're failing.
Thank you so much, Emma. From now on, if I find something that is too difficult, I will find a short summary first. I want to make sure my understanding reaches at least 80% before I start.
That is a brilliant strategy, Liam. Remember, slow, clear, and comprehensible. That is the real shortcut for everyone.
I've got it. Now, let's go get some ice cream. I want to try ordering it using my brand new muscle memory.
Of course. Let's go. See you in step 2.